Hello.
Happy hump day.
Happy hump day.
Oh God, my shirt. I feel so lopsided today. I'm only now having my first cup of coffee, so today's been a rough day.
Mm.
Mm. I know you're just getting up, but like starting your day rather. How's your day going?
Just literally got up a couple minutes ago
I
and
love
just
your life.
just logging into work.
I love your life. Oh my God. Welcome, welcome, welcome everybody to the commentary zone, lazy day edition, noontime edition. Um, As you enter the room, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like how I forgot to give us a thumbs up. If you haven't already, what are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button, notification bell, follow us on Twitter, all that stuff. Um, Here, we're going to be talking about crazy reality shows. And on the docket today, we have Thousand Pound Sisters, Season 3, Episode 12, Never Say Never. Mm. What was your overall impression of this episode?
This was good overall. It was really, really
Mhm.
good. It gave me hope.
Okay. Okay. Let's just say hi to everybody in the chat. Hello, Susan. Hi, Stephen. Hi, Sunway. Let's see. Hello, Queen Bria. And I think that is it. That's all we have with us today. All right. So, as you guys come in, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello to everybody in the replay crew. Alrighty. So, we pick up where we left off last week in Georgia with Amy and Michael and the baby at the hotel, and she's taking the pregnancy test. She says she really wants another kid. She knows that it's going against the doctor's wishes, but somehow she has it in her head like she couldn't get pregnant before. Then she had the surgery, she lost the weight, she got pregnant like that. But I guess she's feeling like the older she gets, the like this time won't be as easy as the first time.
Right.
So she takes the pregnancy test and it's negative, but she says they'll keep trying. Um, but yet it's still in the back of her head that she won't be able to get pregnant. Lose some weight in between. Like until
Right.
you get pregnant, get on a good diet. Like a good diet helps with that. Get your inner body in shape so that you can be fit enough to carry, not only carry a child successfully, but be able to raise it afterwards. I don't know. Like, there's like a total missing part for her. I don't get it. Anyway, next we see Chris going over to Tammy's place. Just to, check up on her and tell her about the doctor's appointment that he went to with Dr. Smith. Um, he's under 350 pounds. He's very excited. And you know what? I like that he sets goals for himself that are non-traditional. Like
Right.
his goal from a couple episodes ago was to go on a roller coaster ride for the first time in decades. And then we hear in this episode he has a goal to go and buy himself a three-piece suit off the rack. And these, they might seem trivial, but that they're very important goals for him, because for him in his head they mean something, and they
Right.
will help him get to the next level for him. I just love it. I He might be having gravy as a food group, but I like him a lot. What'd you think about him getting together with Tammy and telling her that the doctor wants to come and see her?
I think it was good because it's, how can I put it? It shows her that people care about her outside of just them. Like it's
Mhm.
not just a them, how can I say, them dogpiling on her, the way she makes it
Mhm.
seem. It's
Mhm.
like, no, like there are other people out there who care about you and who want to see you do well. So I
Yeah.
think it was good. I think it was very good because sometimes it takes an outsider to make someone see um what's going on. Because when it's an outside person, people tend to be more open than to the people who are around and who keep telling them the same thing over and over and over.
Hmm. Um, I agree with you. It's easy to dismiss family. Sometimes you listen more to people who aren't your family than you do your family.
Hmm.
And it's weird, but if it works, do it. Um, what else happened during that? She says she was against therapy or something like that,
Right.
but she wants the surgery, but she's against therapy. I think they probably should go hand in hand with her.
Hmm. Well, for
Um,
her, yes. But I just think she's not at that right. But she wasn't ready at that point. That's just the way I see it.
mm, I like that Chris asked her if the doctor could come and not just say he coming over here, so you better be ready.
Right.
I think that was a good approach with her because she is stubborn. Um, and then we see a little like the end of this segment, like all of a sudden she's like grabbing her inhaler because she starts having problems breathing. You would think you're already on oxygen.
Hmm.
And he said that she's always had an inhaler, right?
Right.
And so you're smoking or vaping or whatever on top
Both.
of that.
Both. Smoking and vaping.
Okay, so next we see Amy and Michael. They're planning Gage's first birthday party. Um, and this is where we also see that the two of them, Amy and Michael, go to a baby dietitian or something like that to get help.
Hmm.
Because you now realizing that you feeding that kid crap. Um, whatever. She's so irritating with this part of her storyline. The theme of the baby's party is ocean animals because while in Georgia, they went to the aquarium. Um, she she's she loves her baby. She really does. I just think she needs to be given pointers or help with regards to a healthier lifestyle for herself and her family if she doesn't want to repeat the cycles that everyone in her family has gone through.
That's why she went to the dietitian. That's
Hmm.
exactly why she went. Which was I like that she was being thoughtful about that.
Yeah, but I don't want her going and then not actually doing anything.
Oh no, I get. Yeah, I get it. But that was the first step though. That she realizes within herself, like we all pretty much all the siblings have gone through this, and there's a pattern of behavior, and they can't correct it themselves. So she understands that she needs to correct her behavior so she can correct the behavior towards her son.
See, I was a little bit pissed off by this part because it's cutting into my the show that we're creating, Raising Gage, with Amanda being her mentor. We don't want any outside influences. Amanda knows how to make a smoothie. That's what we're gonna do. Jamal, get on board with this.
Mm,
This is our revenue here. We don't get paid from YouTube.
right? No, I
We
get it.
no, but in all seriousness, it is a good step. But I want to see action.
Oh yeah, action is the most important. You can go. It's like you can go to like so you can go to AA, right?
Mhm.
Going to AA means nothing if you have a fifth of Jack at home. You know what I mean? It's like you will do the steps, but you have to change your behavior because going to see someone is just a step. You have to do the change behavior.
Welcome, welcome everybody. Who's in the live chat? Oh my God, love all of you. Okay, Tammy really responded when doctor showed genuine concern, gave me hope. Oops, sorry about that, y'all. Um,
She was very open to him, and it
she
was an
wasn't.
openness that she wasn't with her family. Like it was interesting. She talked to him more like a friend, and he approached her as that. Like when he came in, they did the pleasantry, said hello, and she was telling he's also what have you been up to? She's like, I've been partying and drinking, and smoking and vaping. She's like, and I don't want to lecture. He's like, I'm not gonna lecture you in your own home. And then she starts to laugh, and like I have not seen her genuinely laugh this much, like genuine laugh, since we've been reviewing the show.
Wow.
And I
Okay.
told me, I told me something with her. I'm like, okay, it's just you understand like this man came to see you, and you get like he's not preaching at her. He's not telling her what she has to do. He's merely offering her suggestions.
I thought he was leading her in that so that because she has trouble communicating. And I think he was giving her leading questions and helping her to get there, which allowed her later in the episode to have the freedom to call him and say, I'm done. I need help. Because she did admit when she was talking with the doctor, I know we're jumping ahead, but she did admit that she doesn't know how to ask for help.
Right.
And we've been saying for the few episodes that we've been watching together, um, communication is a huge problem with everybody. Um, let's see. So let's go back to the baby's party. They're decorating. Amy seems to think that her 1 year old is going to remember this. Amanda pops that bubble right there and says, "He's one. He doesn't
I
care."
love I love that. I love that. How about now?
I mean, really, she's the voice of reason amongst all of these people. I love it. Um, they're wondering if Tammy's even going to come. But she does, and I think everybody's just grateful to have her there. And I think the only reason why she came was because it was for Gage.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but if it was anybody else, I don't think so. But and the interactions between Tammy and Gage are really cute. She loves that little boy. I think all of them do. Um, but she's got to find something within her to get get it together, girl. Just get it
Mm-hmm.
together.
You know what it
Um,
is?
mhm,
So with her mental health, I'm just going to
mhm,
um, take a stab at this. I think with her, where she's at mentally, just doing it for herself wasn't enough. But
mm.
I think baby Gage gives her a reason, if that makes sense.
Can't be
It's
the only reason,
it's
but if it helps
it's
push her, yeah.
yes, I think it's gonna help push her to do it for herself. Like Gage is probably like I think Gage is a catalyst is the one that's the one I'm looking for. He's
Mhm,
a catalyst
mhm.
to push her, and then you couple that with the doctor coming to see her. Those two things I think are were part of the process of getting her to realize like you can do this for yourself and you can do this. They're not the reason, but they're the catalyst for the jump start, basically the jump start.
Mhm.
'Cause she couldn't where she was mentally she couldn't see herself being worth doing it for herself, and it happens.
Tracy, glad that you're liking the new job, and I don't know how you're doing it. I've been working from home for yeah, about a decade. I could not go back to an office. I don't think I have the temperament or the manners to go back to an office. But good luck to you, girl. You know you got this. Um, Tammy needs more than a dietitian to help her. She does need a lot of help. She needs like a whole team to help her, to be honest.
Yes.
Um, Tammy has admitted to food addiction, not knowing how to handle feelings, and not knowing how to communicate progress of a sort. Yeah, and I think the when the doctor heard about the alcohol, and he said something to Chris and Amy about like transferring addictions, that I think that's what got him to like, let me just make an old fashioned house call and see what else I
Mhm.
can do. All right, so let's see. So she shows up. Amy thinks that she's drunk, or sorry, hungover. Um, Chris just thinks it's amazing for all of them to come together. And he's so proud of what Amy has accomplished in such a short period of time. And Amy is hoping that the doctor can make Tammy wake up because she doesn't want to lose her. So all of these things are going on at this little baby's birthday party. So Chris and Amy go to a coffee shop to meet Dr. Smith there before he visits Tammy. Um, and this is where the doctor says that he was concerned regarding her transferring um, addictions. He wants to help her work on her mental health along
Mhm.
with losing the weight. He thinks that that's very important, but he also understands that they're not going to be able to help her until she reaches rock bottom, and rock bottom is different for everybody. Because
Right.
Amy brought up, well, she's already been on life support. What's rock bottom? Well, for you, it's one thing, but for her, it's something else. So, he thinks he's going into this really positive, and he's like, this is a glimmer of hope, y'all. She's allowed me to come and see her. So, foot in the door, people.
Right.
Delusional, but foot in the door. Um, I have no hope for this. I really don't. Let's see. Tammy was admitted to food addiction, not knowing how to handle feelings and not knowing how to communicate progress of a sort. I think I might have said that already. Yanni says, I'm glad, Tracy. Yes, it is. There's a positive and negative away from home. Yeah, there's positive and negative to everything with regards to working from home. Let's see. Yanni says that she doesn't believe Tammy wants to change. I think I feel that too. I do. I don't know. I don't know. It's hard after, and y'all have been watching this from, when it was what, My 600 Pound Life, morphing into this spinoff. I don't know how y'all do it. This is a mess. Anyway, the doctor arrives at Tammy's house. She admits to being depressed. She admits to all of the things that she's doing, including drinking 8/5 of liquor a week plus vaping. She just wants to be free. She starts to cry. The doctor wants her to go back to the rehab and work on her mental health as well. Um, she basically says no. I was just like, whatever.
Mhm.
Um, but it was a good conversation. It wasn't yelling and screaming like what she normally does. He allowed her to talk. And like I said, I felt like his questions were very leading, trying to get her to come around to what they're thinking, but giving her the impression that it's her decision. Anywho, 2 weeks later, they gather at Chris's house he has a surprise for everyone. And he's so proud of himself. He got him a three-piece suit and came outside and showed everybody. And he looks so cute with the little hat on and everything. Was it bad that I thought that that's what Gage was going to look like when he grew up?
No, I don't think so. It's a possibility, but he was so happy, and I was happy for him. To
I
be
loved it
completely
when
honest.
he said, Fat boy got a suit. I just thought he looked so dapper. I really did. It's these little things that are going to get him to where he needs to go with his weight loss journey. I'm telling you. Um, and his family notices the difference, not only physically but mentally. It's like the boy that they grew up with is now coming back now that the weight is coming off. Um, Tammy even says that she's proud of him. Mm-mm-mm.
That was too funny. She's like, you still old.
No, but she says that she hopes to have one of these nights for herself in the future. So I
I
guess
know,
it's her turning a page.
right? But it's just too funny. She's like, you still old. I was like,
Mm-mm. It seems like that's the thing with them. They pick on each other good naturedly.
right?
So at least it's her participating. I took that as participating.
No, oh, most definitely.
Um, so everybody's happy for him. Yay. And he said that he doesn't have to take insulin anymore.
That's really good.
That is super cool. So he's on the right path. Get off the gravy and stay on the right path. It's 1 month later, and they're at Tammy's house, and this is where she does the video call with Dr. Smith. And she said that her depression and health were getting worse. Um, she said that she's slowed down with the drinking and she's ready. She's finally ready to go back to the rehab. Um, he's happy, but he wants to know what made her come to this decision. And she says some rambling nonsense about being on the toilet. This is where she lost me.
Mm,
And I just felt like it was produced.
I can see that.
You've been fighting all this time not to get any help. And then all of a sudden, one day you pop in a squat and you decide it's time. Like, it wasn't like, I, anyway. Her rehab, I didn't realize her rehab center was in Ohio.
Me neither. When they say Ohio, I'm like, Ohio.
Yeah, that was kind of like, I'm like, wait, what? Uh, But uh, apparently she's been there before. I did not know that. But they're willing to take her back. She says she wants to get down to 500 pounds. Um, and he says that he's willing to do the surgery on her once she gets out of the rehab. She says she wants to stay there for at least 8 months. He wants her to incorporate a mental health professional in her stay at the rehab. I would figure that that would be like hand in hand.
They are, but they don't make it mandatory. That's the thing. It's um it's optional.
Oh, but
Yeah,
she's in a rehab.
right, but you
Or am I
can't
just
force.
thinking like drug rehab?
You're probably thinking rehab, but you can't force someone to seek a psychiatrist. It's one of those things. You have free will in that.
What is it in
They
California? 5150?
that's when they put you like, like on a 3 day hold.
Oh, but it's in the psych ward, right?
Yeah,
Ain't it sad that I learned about that because of Britney Spears?
that's how they do. That's how they do you to get you to at least try to get you some help before you kill yourself
But that's
or
only
do
in
something.
California, right?
I've only heard about it in California. I'll put it that way. It could be other places. It could be called other things. I
Mm.
think in some places it's a 48-hour hold or a
Okay.
24-hour hold.
All right. So y'all just having a big old conversation inside this chat about everything from jobs, weather, groundhogs. What is happening in here? I love it. I love it. Okay, so where are we? Okay.
She calls the
Everyone comes over
doctor.
to Tammy's house just to like say bye to her before it's an 8 hour drive. Chris and his wife. Is that his wife? That's
Yeah,
Brittany,
Brittany.
right?
Mhm.
I confuse her with Misty a lot. Um, but the two of them are driving her on this 8 hour trek to the facility in Ohio. Everybody wishes her well, gives her words of encouragement, lots of hugs and kisses before she leaves. They pack her up, throw her in the back of this minivan, and they're on the road. 6 hours in, Tammy says that she's sleepy. Chris asked her if she's okay, and her oxygen is at 65. Y'all, I panic if my mother's oxygen is below 95.
Okay. 65 does sound kind of low. I'm like 65. That sounds kind of low.
It is. It is very low. Because I have to do my mother's oxygen saturation. And I asked the doctor what number is it supposed to be. He's like, it's supposed to be 95 and above. Um, I would I woke up at that point. I was like, wait, what? 65? Uh-uh. So Chris stops the car to make sure that she's hooked up. It looked like a CPAP machine.
A BiPAP or something like that, he called it, I think it's called.
Something. It looks like my friend's CPAP, but she uses hers for sleeping. But with oxygen level of 65, we don't want you going to sleep, girl. So some machine, he wanted to make sure that it was plugged in and that the hoses were good, and they strapped that on her. And it was like another 2.5 hours to the facility. He asked her if she was okay, that she didn't want to go to the hospital instead. And they plug through. They get to the facility um, in one piece. And Chris says that he would rather miss her for a year than for the rest of her life, and no truer statement could be said. Um, he reassures her that the family is there for her and just a phone call away. Um, Tammy says it's her last glimmer of hope, and she says it's the last time we'll see her at that size. So then the following day, the rehab calls to advise them that they had to send her to the hospital because she stopped breathing. She was placed in the ICU, and they wound up putting her in a medically induced coma with a ventilator. Um, we see, each of the individual siblings talk, mainly Amanda, Chris, and Amy. Um, Chris says that they went up there, they were there for 4 days, and then, like, suddenly on the last day, she finally woke up and said that she wanted to go home. Um, I guess that they were like on a seesaw of emotions, going from you're gonna have to plan her final arrangements to her like waking up.
Mm-hmm.
That had to be rough on all of them. All of
Exactly.
them.
I would be a wreck. I don't think I could. I don't think I could handle it personally. I'm being honest, because that would be just to get those phone calls would be, yeah, no.
And being so far away too. And they're driving over, and like I could just imagine the conversation in the car, because they're all gonna hop in one car and be hollering and hooting at each other and crying. But yes, she woke up. Tammy seems to be a very tough individual. Um, we find out that she continued to recover, but she needed a tracheotomy to ensure that there was an emergency airway always open. She spent 3 weeks in the hospital, then returned to the rehab. Chris told us that she lost 115 pounds in 30 days. The family is just grateful that she's still alive.
That's
The
the thing.
last segment of this show took me on that same roller coaster ride. Jesus Christ. That was a lot. What was her weight again? Six 640 something when she went
Like
to
six
nothing.
four, like 649.
Okay, so she lost 115 pounds. So she down in the fives now.
Mm-hmm.
At least something positive came out of it. Is she still in in the rehab facility?
I haven't heard anything about her coming out.
Okay. All right, so let's see what we're seeing here. Okay, so what are y'all saying in here? Okay. Okay, so the last time she lost some weight, maybe 90 pounds or something, then she wanted to leave. So Chris came to pick her up. That's why I was saying before, don't pick her up. Oh. Snow Space Cake. Oh, that's a cute name. Um, I'm just surprised Tammy's still alive. After the last few minutes of that episode, I am too, to be quite honest.
Same.
Tracy said, let's figure it out when she wants to leave. We'll see how she needs to change to get out and live on her own for real then. Mm.
See,
Queen Bria Simmons. Mm-hmm.
so with Tammy, like when they said her lungs just gave up, I'm like, excuse you? I mean, that's huge. Like that's yeah, no, that's scary. Like it's like your body just shutting down you like part by part.
Mm-mm. But she can't lay down to sleep, right? Is that what they said?
Repeat that
She can't lay down to sleep, can she? Because it's too much weight on her lungs
on
and
her
heart.
own lungs. I don't. I would. Here's the thing. I would think she could only lay on her back
I
because
don't think she could lay down. Because it's still, even if you're on your back, that's still a lot of weight compressing down on your vital organs. I bet you anything she got to sit up to sleep.
you think so.
I
Like they have
bet
to
you.
like she's like kind of like she's propped up. Like
I think
the adjustable bed where they just kind of do one of these. They have you like pretty much sitting up sleeping.
Uh-huh. I bet you anything. Because
Wow.
think about it, that's a lot of weight. And then when you go into a sleep state, that's the easiest time for you to slip away. That's a lot of pressure where your lungs have to move, your heart has to move. Even though the
Right.
rib cage is there, it's still pressure. Child, I don't know. Uh, don't they start hallucinating at such a low level? I swear she said mama or
She said,
something like
"Mom."
that. She said mom.
Yep.
I she 65 is real low. I'm hoping that that monitor was upside down. Um Ooh, Vancouver. Love Vancouver. Chris is a great brother. I went to hospital once and didn't register. Wait, hold on, JG. You went to hospital once and I didn't register 02 wise? You don't have a memory of it? What didn't you register? Please don't say that that was your oxygen. I'm gonna pass out, y'all. Um, um, Steven, even though you made it halfway through the episode, it's okay because it's basically the same episode with the exception of the last few minutes, where they take her to the rehab and all of that drama happens. Um, Heaven forbid something happens to her, but is there a coffin large enough? She would have to do custom.
Oh yeah, definitely.
She would have to do custom. But I wouldn't even waste the money on that. I would just do cremation and just put her in an urn. Because can you imagine what a custom coffin would cost? My God. Too much drama for me yesterday. I couldn't find my 35-year-old son for 15 hours after a fire. Was not at home. Worst 15. Oh my God, Steven. Please say that is your son okay? Oh, good Lord. Um. mm, Okay, so you did find him. Is he okay though? Thank you, Yanni, for helping me with that because that was kind of a shock to read that. Um. Okay, I'm sure they were custom build. Yeah. He lost all his belongings, but thankful that they weren't inside. Good, good. The belongings can be replaced, but your son can't.
Nope.
Um, she should sleep in a Bowery chair. What's a Bowery chair? Thank you, Shay. Your oxygen was 02? Oh, good Lord. Y'all frighten me. Mm-mm-mm.
I mean, I'm just glad Steven's son was found safe. That's like the main thing. Like, I don't think I could deal with 15 hours without knowing if I had a child, my child not knowing they are.
For real. And this is coming from people who don't have children or pets or anything or any relation to that. That's just crazy. Well, good thing it turned out well. Oh, my Lord. Um,
Oh, bariatric chair. Gotcha.
mhm. No, I didn't mean to minimize all of his possessions because there are memories and they do mean something. But what I'm just saying is a human life is worth so much more. So much more. Um, yeah. Oxygen. We count from 100 down. Okay. Alrighty. So guys, this was the episode. This was a quickie.
It was very concise.
Was this the last
I enjoyed it.
was this the last of the season?
The way it sounded, yes, because this was episode 12.
Okay. So we don't have to watch this anymore. We're gonna watch the 1,000 Pound Friends.
I'm game.
I just want to see I want to see how their friendships are, how long they've known each other, and then like their backstory of how they got there, and then what they're doing to help motivate each other. I'm just interested in the friend dynamic, to be honest. Yeah. Alrighty, so Jamal, any final thoughts on the episode?
No, it was good. This one made me smile because she's doing this for herself.
Oh, and they're bringing up the show Adults Adopting Adults,
Hmm.
and actually it has something to. Okay, I was listening to the news earlier, and you remember Zsa Zsa Gabor, and she had married that fake Prince Olhoff or something like that. He's now trying to adopt an adult man so that he'll have an heir, so that he could pass his estate down to. Um,
Wow.
and so I just thought it was kind of odd that that came over the news, and then that this show is coming on, and then also on Love After Lockup, I think Puppy and somebody was trying to adopt Puppy, a
Vinny,
military guy.
Vinny Ventus, or whatever his name is.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Tracy says it was the finale. Okay, so maybe we can give that adults adopting adults a look and see.
Yeah, we can take a look at it and see what fits within the schedule.
Yeah. Oh, I've started watching Maps Australia.
Hmm.
Huh?
It's on YouTube, right? You said it's on YouTube, right?
The shows on YouTube are horrible, and it's only one person that's really doing it.
Okay.
But I just use the VPN and tune into Nine Australia, which is the channel that it comes on. Ciao.
Okay, I gotta figure out what to do, how to get that going again. I canceled my VPN because I wasn't using it, so I might have to revisit that.
Oh, I use my VPN all the time because I'm always wanting to look where everybody else is at, what's going on.
I got you.
I'm nosy. I'm nosy. But yeah, it's a mess. I don't know where they find these people from. But honestly, Australia is the most honest. Like those people aren't on there for love or relationships and none of that bullshit. They on there to get clicks and likes and thumbs up and hearts and social media presence. That's about it. And there's one chap on there that looks just like Colin Jost from Saturday Night Live, the guy
Hmm.
that reads the news with Michael Che.
Right.
He looks just like him. He's 25, thinks he's God's gift to creation. He's never had a girlfriend and never been married and is always comparing his looks to everybody else's. And he thinks that this is the right place for him. Just jump right into marriage and never had any relationship experience whatsoever. Why
Wow.
did they pick him? Oh my God. I watched the first episode and I couldn't get past it. I had every intention, Tracy, to watch Paris in Love. And I know that they just showed the wedding episodes. I didn't even watch it. I'm such a loser. Okay, so Shay says, I don't know about adults adopting adults because Aileen Vernos was adopted as an adult only for financial gain. And that's why I brought up Prince Onhoff or whatever his name is, Jaja's husband. He's adopting that guy so that he could pass along his estate. Like, why are you adopting an adult? How? I didn't even know you could adopt an adult. Providing. Queen Bria, you and me both. Only if it's a good estate, though. And all the estate taxes, the death taxes have been paid prior to passing down to me. That's it. Super shady. Two of the father, I'm sure they're in love with the daughter. Wait, what? One girl wants two old people to adopt them so that her children have grandparents, but they are offering the grandparents too much. It might be at least bit money incentive. Oh, it does sound creepy.
Right.
Maths Australia. Let me see if. Hold on. While I'm looking for this, y'all. Oh wait. Thank you for all the thumbs up. Hold on. Let me just. I found a online. I'm not making any sense, y'all. Hold on. I'm just going to my library. I'm going to my library because I found Maths Australia history. Here we go.
Yeah, I'll probably renew my VPN soon so I can watch it because that was gold.
Is it still on? If this is it, I'll put the link in the yep. Copy. Okay, so this is the link that I found for the YouTube. But don't wait too long because you know how they be catching these bootleg copies and taking them down. But I got irritated with someone's voice in it because they have to change the voice, they change the speed of the
Yep.
replay and all of that. So I just logged into my VPN and signed up for the Australian channel. Um, do you all believe I haven't watched New Jersey yet either. I'm
I'm
not
not
here for it.
interested.
Wait, I saw Tiki Barber on that. Now, was he the one? He's been married more than once, right? Why am I feeling like he had a wife that he had twins with and left? Or is that
I think
another
that
footballer?
I think that was him.
And she was of Asian descent or something?
Hmm.
That was him? Wait, he's the one that played for the Giants? Or is he a twin?
Yeah. No, his okay. So Tiki played for the Giants. Rondé, his twin, played for the Bucks.
Okay, but he had an Asian wife and he left her with a kid while she was pregnant.
From what I understand, if I recall correctly, yes.
Okay, so then now I know who I'm talking about. Okay. I don't know the football exploits, but I know the personal exploits. Oh my god. I don't know. I don't feel like watching New Jersey. I didn't even realize it was coming on last night.
I mean, I knew it was coming on, but I'm just interested in New Jersey because it's focused on Teresa again.
Oh, but last night they said that the big secret that came out was that Jennifer's husband, Dr. Bill, um, had the affair, and I think it's Margaret who who says it
But I have
because
a question though. Was it really a secret though? What
it
we saying is
wasn't. It wasn't. But what Melissa said in an interview I watched earlier was that a lot of people were talking about it, and out of respect, they all kept quiet and didn't say nothing. But Jennifer push and push and push and push on Margaret, and she was like, "So you've been picking on everybody' marriage. What about yours?" Margaret had enough and just said it. And to Jen's credit, she admitted, yeah, it did happen. She says 10 years ago
yeah, that wasn't. I'm
while
not
she
quite
was
buying that.
pregnant. Hmm. Okay, girl.
Yeah, here's the thing. I'm not buying. I'm buying the affair, but I'm not buying 10 years ago.
Or it could be, it started 10 years ago and still.
Correct. Exactly. But here's the thing, though. Remember, what 2 seasons ago,
Hmm.
Margaret made that crack about like him sleeping in his girlfriend's bed or something, and Jennifer flipped out. That seemed a little too raw and fresh for that to be 10 years ago. Well, at that point, maybe 8 years ago.
Well, she flipped out when somebody said he sleep at the pool house. So any other location for sleep besides her bed is a problem. I don't know. Oh, Yanni thinks it's a fake storyline.
Mm,
I think
could
so
be.
too. She doesn't have anything else because last season it was about her family. Remember?
Right.
Her parents divorced, the brother getting the arranged marriage. Um, it was nothing about her. Jennifer's in an arranged marriage. Her marriage was arranged too?
Yeah, her marriage was arranged. She said that because
Ah,
she said in the confessional arranged marriages do work out. She's like, well, at least it did for me or something like that.
oh. Okay, Stephen, he watches all of New Jersey. Oh my God.
I'm not. I mean, I'll probably because we're not reviewing it. I'll probably watch it like this weekend for fun. But I'm not interested in talking about Teresa and Louis the whole season. I'm just not. So remember they did this to us last season. They came out with a bang with Teresa and Jackie and just went off a cliff.
Okay, so Stephen confirms Tiki has twins and they broke up. Tiki and the new girl started 6 months after the breakup. Okay. Okay. Um, you saw it was recorded. I don't know, y'all. I'm not feeling Jersey. I kind of got let down last season. Like they came out at the start, first episode, gave me a belly cut punch, and then flopped.
But we said that though. Remember, we said we're not feeling. We're concerned that they're coming out with such a bang. And then what happened? What we said happened. What? Yeah, sorry. What we said would happen happened. They came out with a bang and then flopped.
But I agree with you. I'm not interested in a Teresa centric um season. Like
No,
I miss when it was like the two big families, Caroline and Teresa's families.
right. That was the best dynamic.
That it was. That's what Jersey was like, and now it's just like a bunch of randoms there. I don't know. Um, but
Yeah,
yay, Black Dolores broke up with Dr. David, and now she's got a little hottie. Good for her.
yeah.
Am I excited about anybody else on that show? No.
No.
What is going on with Teresa though?
What do you mean?
Her face, the injectables are just out of control. They really are.
Mm,
Teresa used to be a good looking girl. And now Teresa's lips are like from here to here. She just looks really artificial. I don't understand that. And then it starts off with Jennifer's marriage, but then the rumors come up about Louis. So we'll get a little bit of other people, and then it's going to turn to Teresa's relationship. Not interested. I told y'all when we was covering Ultimate Girls Trip that it felt like Louis wanted to be a wife.
yeah,
Not
you were worried about that.
not interested. Um okay. Louis going to be vetted. Well, they should have done that last season when they were all so happy about him, saying he's a
Exactly.
great guy and all that BS. We all know they'll do anything to keep Teresa because they know BF is a scandal waiting to happen. Who's BF? Oh, the boyfriend. Sorry. Duh, I need another cup of coffee. Um, Teresa and Melissa are going to fight the way Joey keeps dissing Joe Giudice. Um, but again, how many times are we going to see Teresa and Melissa fighting? Stop. Nobody cares anymore. We all get it. You don't like each other and you're just there for a paycheck. Oh, Amazon delivered. Yay. Okay, I gotta go. I've been tracking my package, y'all. I'm sorry.
Right. I ain't mad.
um, Teresa started to get some same look as Kim from Kim and yes. Everything is just overinflated, like she's a balloon in the Macy's Day Parade. I can't. Little Joey Gorga is going to catch the wrath of Gia. Gia, so you gonna go and attack a child like how you claim somebody attacked you? Not interested. Not
Mm.
interested. Mm-mm. Nope. Let's see.
He talking about Joe. She talking about her uncle Joe.
Oh. Well, then if he attacks her back, she can't say nothing. Little Joey better realize that
Exactly.
you don't diss your niece's father. But is he telling a lie?
Right.
And that's his relationship with those are two adults in their relationship. Yes, your father, but
Right.
that's their business. You stay out of it. Pretend like you ain't here.
Yeah, but grown folks stay out of it.
Mm-hmm.
You're still, even though you're of age, you're still a child. And I keep trying to tell these people, these little kids, like once you hit that adult age, you can get handled like an adult, and then you can't go run back crying when you get cussed clean the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
Because what's gonna happen is, yeah, if you step off in it, your mama gonna step off in it, and it's gonna be some words.
G is of age now, Steven says.
Yeah,
And Yanni says, yes, Judici is running his mouth. Gorga is buying the fight. Didn't Juicy Joe move to the Bahamas
it,
so he could be closer?
well, he was going to, yeah, that was the plan. 'Cause remember, he was living in Italy, fixing up the old villa, and then he wanted to
Mhm.
move to the Bahamas to be closer to his kids.
Okay.
Well, see, if I was Joe, I would tell Gia to stay out of it. And then, like, if she wanna stay in it, she can get to work too,
Mm-hmm.
and be like, you know what, little girl, stop. You know, if your daddy want to say something, he can come here and say it to me. Oh no, he can't. Sorry.
But is Uncle Joe talking about Juicy Joe in front of Gia?
That's I saw it on Twitter. I think that's what it was.
Um.
See, I wouldn't even talk about me personally. If I don't like you like that, I wouldn't even talk about you. We're not even related anymore, so I wouldn't even waste my time.
You think Giudice is doing this to stay in the limelight because his money is from YouTube channel?
Probably.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
But and I wonder if he's getting citizenship in the Bahamas because you have to make an investment of a couple $100,000 US in order to get a residency there.
Oh, I didn't know that.
You just can't come and live in the Bahamas.
I mean, I would think so. Like we need to invest something here to help our economy. I would okay. I would assume so, but I didn't want to be presumptuous. I'll put it that way.
Mm-mm. You gotta like make an investment. I don't know. At some point, the children would learn mom and dad was frauding and scamming. I think they already know.
I
That's
mean,
why they stuff
they've been to jail. I mean, they don't put you in
for
jail for no
reals.
reason.
Yes, he did, Debbie. Oh, so he did say it in front of them. Oh, well.
I mean, here's the thing: you can't say you're of age and an
Wait,
adult.
hold on. He got a job in the Bahamas. How does he have a job in the Bahamas? Does he have a work permit? What is his but listen, I used to work for properties in the Bahamas and had to pull a work visa every time I had to go there. How is that possible? I'm reporting him. See if I can get me some reward or something. What job he got? He's a construction supervisor. Somebody pulled a work permit for that, and there are plenty of qualified Bahamians that can be a construction supervisor in the Bahamas. Are you kidding me? Uh-uh. Somebody had to pay off somebody in the government for that. Yes, I said it. That's ridiculous. I'm gonna call my friends today. Teresa gives a very watered down version. I don't think they knew. Wait, to the kid, so them kids don't know
Them kids know.
whole deal. Like
They've
they go
watched
to public school.
right. They've watched the show. Quit playing with me.
Used to have a pay channel, now just the free channel. Why not Debbie Joe just come and lived in the U.S.? Child, that's so true. Teresa ain't ish. They dad ain't issue. Oh, yep. He owns property and has work approval. I need to know the value of that property, and I'm gonna get with my friend and find out if they've changed the investment limit because uh, that is crazy, Steven. Yeah, I'm gonna report Juicy Joe if there's something in it for me. He gotta pay for the girls' things. Child. Um, Gia has to know the maybe I don't know. He can come back in 10 years. He can come back in 10 years. Okay. I had a friend that happened to. They had a ban for 10 years before he could reapply for his visa to visit the United States.
Mm.
But is it different for a green, like, I'm assuming he at least had a green card. He might not have had full citizenship, but I'm assuming he at least had a green card. Is it the same for the green card? Because I thought once you lost it, like, you lost it. I know it works differently for visas, but he wasn't. Juicy Joe wasn't living here on a visa. I'm so confused. Like, how do you bring a kid here at, like, 1 or 2 years old and never get, like, naturalized? You're not going back to Italy. I don't
So
know.
it says he started the legal battle to return to the United States. This is back in November 2021.
I also had a friend who was a naturalized citizen here and went to jail and got deported and still can't come back here and has a daughter here.
I thought he was banned permanently. That's the way I took it.
Exactly. Once you go to jail for a crime and you're deported, they don't let you come back. My friend has to have his daughter fly down to see him. I don't know.
Oops. Let me see if I can find it. Let's
Mm.
see.
When Juicy Joe just came to Jersey, he was 18 months old, right? Feds gave to him it'd be a total bar to re-enter.
So he's looking for a waiver. It looks like.
My friend was black, so he was banned for life. He can't even get a visa to come here to visit.
Uh,
Mm.
Confirmed that his lawyer is filing a waiver at inadmissibility. The waiver will allow certain inadmissible foreign nationals into the United States temporarily as non-immigrants. Hmm.
He lost that green card and their children can apply again for him. Who gonna approve that? See, this is why I could not have a federal job. Oh, child, it's 5 minutes after one. Y'all,
Hmm.
I gotta go. It's been real. You see how y'all distracted me in this live chat, so I can't go and get my delivery from Amazon, and y'all gonna make me late? Not today. Not today. So Jamal, any final words?
No, this is a great ending to the season. I hope Tammy stays on the right track. And now I'm kind of in. I might be watching next season too, because I want to see like how far she goes.
All right. So tomorrow we're gonna do Orange County.
Was it Orange County? Is it just Orange County or Orange County and 90 Day?
Orange County in 90 day.
Okay,
Yeah.
I thought so.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. I have a lot of work to do today and I need another cup of coffee.
All right, go get it.
So until next time.
Of course.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.